When I brought it out, she was shocked.
Are there together?
Yes.
This guy, they said denied it.
I deny it.
Have your
tip. Where do we go? I deny it, but when I deny it.
Am I good to go?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now I want to see more. This is the smell. I don't know what they are doing for. Maybe all
supposed to be exported out of the country. We nabbed it at our exit point. Usually they came in, they had done all their documentation, and at the point of exit we now checked and found out, from the smell you can see it's smelling. So we checked and we discovered what are these, and we discovered, in fact, based on all the evidences we have, you can see that they are shark fins. These are not small fishes, they are big fishes, and the implication is, you can imagine, over 1,700 pieces of sharks, endangering them just for what I don't know. These things are going to China. Yeah, is it China?
Yes,
yeah, China.
Hong Kong. Is this the first time
Hong Kong.
apprehending this type of yes.
Yeah, for this is the first time.
In this command?
Yeah, this is the first time.
Yeah, you said, you have somebody involved?
Yeah, of course, there's a suspect. Definitely. No, Shark, yes. Shark is a Nigerian, yes.
No, the owner.
We don't know. We don't know.
The suspect that was apprehended?
No, it's a Nigerian. Yeah, it's a Nigerian. It's a Nigerian.
Sir,
yeah.
Did they declare this as shark fin or
they did. They did. Ignorantly, they didn't know that it was under export prohibitions. They don't know. They just brought it and they were like comfortably going to move them out. So we apprehended it. Yes. These are another ones again. You can see how smelly they are. These are suspected to be donkey genitals. One we wonder why customs is apprehending the donkey genitals. You know, donkey genitals are donkeys are under endangered species. Why we have to get this apprehended is because these things are coming from Abakaliki. Yes. So I beginning to wonder why these things are coming from there. Abakaliki seems to be a place where you have a lot of donkeys. So, considering the fact that donkeys are endangered species, if we allow these things to continuously go out, you can imagine the role these donkeys play in the ecosystem. One day they will just go and will not see any donkeys again. So, as it is now, the culprit in question have been arrested as a Chinese man. In fact, he's under our custody. Investigation is still ongoing to unravel what they are going to do with this.
Okay, and this also, like you said, is also destined for China?
Yeah, this is destined for China. Is it Hong Kong? Hong Kong. Hong Kong. In this case, the suspect is a Chinese. Yeah.
So, sir, is there any relationship between shark fin and...
yeah, these are all endangered.
In terms of the suspect, you know.
No. These are different seizures. This is a different seizure. This is another different seizure. The suspect in this case is a black man. This one is a white man. It's an Indian man. I mean, it's a Chinese. Yeah.
But sir, don't you think there should be a relationship, looking at the fact that both are endangered species?
Yeah. The relation is that, usually, these people need these things. We don't know what they use it for. But otherwise, at that point, they're just... The seizures are different. They are not seized at the same time. Yeah, they're not seized at the same time.
So what do you do with this seizure now?
Of course, we hand them to CITES. We have our unit of customs, the CI unit, who deals with... there's a convention that Nigerians went into, international organizations as in terms of endangered species. So there's a custom unit, that's the CI unit that is involved in that unit. So we will hand over these items to them for further investigation, and eventually they will unravel. Just like the case of pangolin, you have, if you observe, when we have pangolins, usually when we make such seizures of pangolins, they're usually handed over to such units. And I'm sure there's a lot of international collaborations. They'll come, they investigate, and find out whatever they want. But on our part as custom officers, we make sure that those goods should not go out because they are under endangered species. The more we allow these things to go, of course, the implication is that we are putting our donkeys, they're going to get endangered. Like I keep telling you, sometime when I was in strike force, you find out that you have a lot of donkeys. For most of us in the north, now you don't see donkeys again. So I don't know where the donkeys are going to. So if these things are not halted, to a large extent, one day they will disappear. They have their role. They have a role they play in the ecosystem. Just like there are shark feeds. Of course, the sharks are there. They also have a role they play in the ecosystem, in the big water bodies. So endangering them to a large extent, of course, is going to cause a lot of problems. Thank you.
All right. I'm just a bit curious.
Yeah. In fact, what they declared was animal cow genitals. But we suspected it's not cow because before now we had intelligence that they're going to ship out donkey genitals. We expected that if they are shipping out cow genitals, it should come from the north, where we have more of donkey cows, and they are cheaper there. But on our investigation, we discovered these things are coming from Abakaliki. Abakaliki is a place where we are made to understand there's a lot of donkey. The trade on donkey meat is quite higher there. So automatically that goes to show that this is actually not cow genitals, but donkey. But investigation is still going on, as I told you. Our CI unit have their lab, you investigate, and eventually they will now unravel and get to the bottom of all this thing. Because, yeah.
How many kilograms are collected?
Well, a lot. I can. How much? 1,000 kilograms. 1 ton. 1 ton. With a high DP value, over 1 billion naira. FOB value. So you can imagine, a lot of donkeys have been endangered. For what? Nigerians should desist and all these things. I know we have foreign collaborators, but Nigerians shouldn't put themselves into doing all these things because of money. It's not everything that should be exported to make money, you know? At the end of the day, you're endangering these species. And they are using it there. Whatever they use it there, they export and bring them back to us and they get our foreign exchange. It's not the best, please. People, Nigerians should desist. As long as they bring them in, my men in this command will make sure that we arrest them. So we continue to showcase this as we get them. Thank you.
Okay.